Willkommen zurück. Nachdem der Elefant gerettet wurde, müssen wir jetzt zurück nach Hause. Aber wir sind zu Hause, ja. Bruchstücke der Erinnerung. Ich will ja immer noch in die Scheune rein.
Home sweet home, Sherry. You know, I envy you, Sherry. You can talk to other people and they won't ignore you.
And I envy you. You can ignore any person you're bored with. You don't miss out on much. Most men are dull, unlike yourself.
Well, I'm flattered.
War da irgendwo noch eine Tür? Hä? Ah, die Erinnerung. Na. Mutter. Was ist denn das hier? Steuerung, hallo. Menno. Sag mal, bin ich jetzt bescheuert? Ja. Nee.
I had a surprise for my mother. I was holding an ancient Greek vase, or rather, quite a big piece of it. You had a shovel with you, John. I remember now. We dug up the vase from Greek ruins here on Cordona and were eager to show my mother right away.
Okay.
For some reason, the door was closed. We knocked.
But nobody answered. We thought that she was busy.
So we left the vase and ran downstairs.
Dann ließen wir die Basis sein und liefen die Treppe runter. Ist die Tür offen? Nee, da kommen wir noch nicht hin. Wir müssen also jetzt die Treppe runterlaufen. Und gucken, ob keiner guckt. Ah.
I decided to gather some archaeological tools in order to take a closer look at the vase.
But then we heard something, didn't we?
Yes. It came from upstairs. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Ach, die Vase ist runtergefallen.
The vase was broken, shards scattered all over the floor. And your mother was standing at the door.
Indeed, John. I doubt it was her. Let me concentrate. Otto Richter was standing there, furious at us. Dr. Richter told us never to disturb my mother when the door is closed. He said she had broken the vase.
but we didn't believe him. I bet he smashed it.
Ah! Jetzt
The
kommen wir
things
da
are
rein.
still here.
Presumably, Mycroft never felt the need to sort through it all.
Or couldn't bring himself to.
No. He would have put it behind him and moved on. My brother is not one for sentimentality.
Okay. Jetzt haben wir hier was zu tun.
This room always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason. This room
So.
always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason.
Da unten war was. Oder da oben.
This picture was drawn by my mother. I recognize her hand. There's a date on it, 8th of December, 1868.
Okay.
This seems a bit odd. I can recognize my mother's style, but it's far too sloppy. Dated 12th of February, 1869. It's
Ach, hey.
difficult to tell what this is meant to represent. There's no date at all.
Okay. Oh, hier gibt's ja noch so viel.
Straps on the bed. Just doesn't look right.
Naja.
Seems this was the most frequently used medication. One dram dissolved in a glass of water, administered daily. Not to exceed one dose in 24 hours, not to be given to children.
Mein lieber, lange ist es her, seit ich das letzte Mal von dir gehört habe. Man könnte fast geneigt sein zu glauben, dass meine letzten Briefe einfach nicht mit deinen Reisen quer über den Kontinent Schritt halten konnten. Ich hoffe, du bist bei guter Gesundheit und befindest dich bereits wieder auf dem Weg nach Hause. Vergib mir meine Ungeduld, aber ohne deine freundliche Stimme und deine strahlenden Augen erscheint mir das Leben kaum lebenswert. Auch unsere Söhne brauchen ihren Vater. Ich kann dir sagen, dass sie dich wirklich vermissen, selbst Mycroft, der das Herz ja nicht gerade auf der Zunge trägt, wie du weißt. Falls meine letzten Briefe verloren gegangen sind, solltest du wissen, dass wir auf die Insel Cordona übergesiedelt sind. Komm bitte bald zurück zu deiner Familie. Auf ewig dein Violet, Februar 1869. Okay.
Oh, I would love to take a bath right now.
Not this one. Surface corrosion suggests it was prone to extreme temperature fluctuations. For medical purposes, I suppose.
Ja, doch was. Gott.
Do you think the doctor could have used these tools here? I hope not.
Behandlungstagebuch über Mrs. Sherlock Holmes und Dr. Otto Richter. Das ist mir jetzt zu viel. Angstzustände. Katatonie, Apathie und längeren Depressionsepisoden. Oh Gott.
No labels. I doubt it ever had one. There appear to be residues of the bottle's contents at the bottom.
Okay. Zeitung. Sherlock Holmes. Der ist tot. Und Sherlock war 6 Jahre alt. Der war ja
It's
noch ein
a strange
Baby.
feeling to read about my father's death in the newspaper. I can't recall anything except the deep feeling of loss.
You were too young. It happened before we even met. It's so sad. I'm sorry.
Oh Gott. Trepanation. Was um alles in der Welt ist eine Trepanation? So, ist hier noch irgendwas? Ja, reichlich.
My mother loved flowers. They made her smile. I remember we would bring a new bouquet every week to make her a bit happier.
That's why we collected all the violet flowers we could find on the... Look what I found! The White King is under attack. Sherry, can you save him and checkmate the opponent in one move?
Jetzt haben wir hier alles. Gehe ich mal von aus. Oh! Chemische Analyse. Ja, super. So. Drei. Ach, das kann ich doch eh nicht. So, vielleicht sollte ich das mal zurücksetzen. Okay. Ach, da steht ja immer nur. Nö. Die Analyse ergab, dass es sich bei der unbekannten Substanz um ein Halluzinogen handelt, das aus Pilz gewonnen wurde. Na, ach herrje. Na toll.
Oh, nice move. You saved the king and checkmated the Black King with the rook.
Oh, wie schön. So. Ne, wir wollen Mutterliebe. Das haben wir erledigt, das ist erledigt.
You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want.
Haben wir hier noch irgendwas? Nö. Aber halt das Bild!
Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object. Oh, it brings back some memories.
Morgendlicher Waden? Nee. Oh, bin ich denn bescheuert? Ja.
Mother was troubled that morning. Something we did upset her. Dr. Richter tried to calm her down. The broken plate shards were all over the floor. Mycroft had to change his suit as the one he was wearing was completely stained. We had to put the tray with Mother's morning tea down, but why? It's starting to ring a bell. I think it happened in the morning.
Ach ey. Okay. Das ist doch sowieso
You're not
falsch.
even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I
Oh!
don't believe
Ah!
you! Liars! Get away from me! It's not true! It's not real!
What? Oh.
Everything will be okay, Sherry. I promise.
It was the morning of the 9th of April, the day my mother died.
Der 9. April fing gar nicht gut an. Erst hatte Mutter eine Panikattacke und dann wurde sie hysterisch. Sie warf ihr Essen um und schrie ihren Arzt an, den sie einen Lügner nannte. John und ich waren gerade dabei, ihr ihren Morgentee zu bringen, doch als sie zu schreien anfing, bekam ich Angst. Ich konnte nichts weiter tun, als mich vor dem Bett zusammenzukrallen und darauf zu warten, bis alles vorbei war. Zum Glück war John da, um mich zu beschützen und zu beruhigen.
My mother, she was not just ill, but mad. God have mercy.
I'm sorry. That explains why you locked the memory away.
There must be more, John. That was the morning of her death. I need to know what happened.
Every time you... I just don't... Please, Sherry, leave it be.
Just breathe, John. You know that I cannot leave the last stone unturned. We are so close.
I know. But can we at least leave it for another day?
It cannot wait. Let us find another door and finally learn the truth.
That's pointless, Sherry. To date, you have had no control over the return of these memories. It is all triggered by your work elsewhere on Cordona. You must accept that this will have to wait. Are you all right?
In the end, little has changed. My mother was still unwell, just not with tuberculosis. What I do not yet understand is why Mycroft lied about it. There are precious few pieces of this puzzle remaining, John. Let us dawdle here no longer.
Indeed. Wait, did you hear that?
Yes. Metallic soles. What is this sailor doing here?
Okay. Jemand klopft an der Tür. Besuch. Der ist schon drin. Wer ist das denn?
Sherlock Holmes, isn't it? I was looking for you.
With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
You can call me your new game. The rules are simple. I have something for you, but you alone must work out what that is.
And that something is my prize, I suppose?
You're a fast learner, sir.
I cannot believe that Mr. Vogel has somehow successfully called my attention to his gallery. You're here with an invitation to visit it, obviously.
My word, you are fast, Mr. Holmes. Could you explain how you came to that conclusion?
Of course. Explanations are my favorite part of any conversation. Hands without any sign of regular physical activity, in contradiction to one who would most usually wear such a uniform. The paint in your hair is pink. I don't know of any military service that paints their ships pink, unless they have launched a new fashionable
Marine, die
fleet.
ihre Schiffe
A sailor
rosa
with the soul of an
streicht.
artist? I would suggest rather a gallery employee disguised as a sailor to mislead me. How many artists on the island know where I live and of my passion for deduction? Werner Vogel is clearly at the top of the list. And you've been attempting to conceal something square-shaped within your pocket. An invitation, I suppose. An invitation to Mr. Vogel's gallery.
That was remarkable, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Vogel was right about your genius. I think he may have even underestimated you. This is your invitation. Please tell Mr. Vogel that the seed has been planted. He asked me to tell you to do so, if you win this little game. Farewell.
Denn über Sherlock Holmes. Wie Sie ohne Zweifel herausgefunden haben dürften, möchte ich Sie zu meiner Kunstausstellung einladen. Dabei geht es mir allerdings nicht nur darum, dass Sie sich an der Schönheit der Werke erfreuen können, vielmehr benötige ich Ihre genialen Fähigkeiten. Die Galerie befindet sich in der Caravan 3 an der Kreuzung Bazar Road und Hermes 11 in der Altstadt. Ihr treuer Freund Werner Vogel. Okay.
Home sweet home,
Ach
Sherry.
ja.
You won't believe it, but Werner's other idea was to put me in a dress. You won't believe it, but Werner's
okay.
other idea was to put me in a dress.
Okay, danke fürs Anschauen. Wir machen im nächsten Video weiter. Tschüss.